Yeah, I do make mistakes.
Perfection.
Yeah, but I think it takes years to become a great chef. Chefs are control freaks, and they're delicate, dainty, insecure individuals that don't like being told to stop. So I always have a 6 or 7 ingredient rule. When it goes past more than 7 ingredients on the plate, stop. I'm like a little magpie. Every time I go out for lunch or dinner, I'll steal some really exciting ideas, but I'll never copy. So yeah, I'm still learning, I think. And I think more importantly, chefs don't eat out enough because they should put themselves in the situation of the customer. Too many restaurants today cook for chefs as opposed to understanding what the customer needs. And then we are such complex control freaks that we overcomplicate things. I don't think the portions should be substantial, but at the same time, we shouldn't be eating small portions. However, I would rather have a more substantial portion and eat less courses. So as opposed to having a starter, main, dessert, have a bigger starter, a bigger main and no dessert. So I'm not very good at small portions. Right now is the sort of best time in any good restaurant because we've got rid of that sort of snobbery. We've got rid of that level of over-the-topness, and we've made it so much more simpler. I mean, really simpler. So it's an easy trap to fall into because chefs get to a level of perfection. They try to change it. The simple thing about perfection is the level of simplicity. Very few chefs understand that. Do I understand that? I'm still learning. I think you should ask my customers that. Of course I understand it in terms of where I am today as a chef, but I go back to when I had my first restaurant, Aubergine, back in 1994, and I wouldn't stop adding things. My flagship restaurant today, the longest British restaurant in the country with 3 stars. So yeah, I understand that balance. I don't watch myself on TV, so I'm a real chef. So the day I have to sit and watch myself on TV and watch the way I talk, the way I train, the way I come across, I don't give a fig. I don't want to get that precious, I think. All I do know is so far it's working. 5 good reasons why you should watch my programs. Reason number 1, it's full of passion. Reason number 2, it's packed with amazing food. Reason number 3, you get to see me at my best. Reason number 4, you can't switch it off. And reason number 5, you learn how to say in English. Farm to table is absolutely imperative. Too many chefs have got lazy on having ingredients from Kenya, California. It's far more skillful for a chef to cook with ingredients locally. I was very lucky I got to go and live with a family in the jungle. And I went to spend a month there with cooking with no dairy. No cream, no butter. It was so amazing because it made you work harder as a chef. You had to focus more on flavour. For me, the importance of farm to table is the appreciation is so much more beneficial, and everybody, they eat it, they don't waste it, they don't get excited in terms of blasé. They understand that it's a little bit more humble. The flavour from farm to table is somewhat unique, and there's something more authentic about eating farm to table than talking about ingredients that's been flown around halfway around the world. So farm to table is something that every chef should be doing. I underestimated the excitement behind vegetarian cuisine. I went to an ashram in southern India and it blew my mind. My 5 favourite ingredients. Ingredient number 1 has to be the most amazing olive oil. Ingredient number 2 has to be the most amazing tomatoes. Ingredient number 3 has to be the most amazing pancetta. Ingredient number 4 has to be a tub of creme fraiche. And ingredient number 5 has to be the most amazing wife in the kitchen. I don't eat my wife. Oh, come on, joking. She's a very good baker. Verona, Del Pescatore, the most amazing place. My second favourite restaurant is in New York. Restaurant Jean Georges. Third favourite restaurant, this place is amazing. Louis Cannes in Monte Carlo. My 4th favourite restaurant has to be Spargo in LA. And 5th, and my all-time favourite, is a little restaurant called Iceberg And that is on Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia. Blogs for me are the most important food critics in the world today because it's instant. Their eating is going viral there and then. So they're eating and literally 2 minutes later it's worldwide. Worldwide. Not waiting for 1, 2, 3 week leading, they're not waiting for photographs to be developed. It's there and then. And you will not get any better instant feedback. It's instant. As the blogger's eating the dish, I'm showing the message literally 30 seconds later to the chef. If there's an issue with your dish, you can change. And you can correct so many things there and then. So they've helped restaurants to become a little bit more spontaneous in terms of their critical mass, which I think is a healthy thing. The next food trend is heart. Fish is going to look less ugly, more beautiful, no spines, and you'll probably end up seeing in the 22nd century, you'll see fish that has botox, probably in its head.